Welcome back again to 101 Tips for Interviewers and Interrogators. I'm Stan Walters, your host, and this is tip number 17. Hey, great to have you back on 101 Tips for Interviewers and Interrogators. For tip number 17, we're going to talk about Sue. You don't know Sue? You've never used Sue? Ha, I'm messing with you. Sue stands for Strategic Use of Evidence. So the question is, in your interview, when do you introduce your evidence? Now there's two principles here, interviewing and adding this evidence early or adding it late. Now there's a great deal of disadvantages to adding it early. This is why I want to encourage you to hold your evidence as long as possible. Now, two different interview types we've already talked about, the accusatory style, the confrontational style versus the narrative style. And the process, first of all, is to gain as much information as possible, but also improve our ability to determine if the subject is possibly being deceptive and have we gathered or harvested all the information we need from the subject. The problem with early disclosure of evidence, it drops our ability to spot deception below 40%. That's right, and we've had this attitude, if we bring the evidence up early, we can leverage the subject, we can automatically shut them down, and we have complete control and domination of the interview. But the problem is, if you're talking so much, and if you're disclosing so much, you're not learning anything, you're not hearing anything. Another problem with disclosing evidence early on, think about it, you're contaminating your subject. Now, what if this is a victim? Or what if this is a witness? And you're disclosing evidence early, you contaminated their statement, so the information you're getting from them is nothing more than an echo effect. And it's particularly true with a subject who may eventually confess. You think you have a confession, you think you have cooperation, but you've disclosed that details first. But before you do, hold that evidence as long as absolutely possible. Now, there's great benefits to this. Number one, the subject does not know what you have in your hand. They don't know what evidence you have available, and so it puts them in a more difficult situation or increasing cognitive load. And so by asking questions you already know the answer to, and then later disclosing, you said this, but I have this rock-solid piece of evidence. You now gain more control and more leverage as the negotiator in the interview without using aggression and without contaminating the subject. But also extremely beneficial is late disclosure, holding evidence as long as possible, increases the ability to spot deception to up to 68% and better. Now, there's only one group that's that good at spotting deception, and that's inmates. So if they're holding it on, we also, there's the greater chance to spot inconsistencies, incongruencies in the subject statement versus subject statement versus a forensics, subject statement versus witness statements, subjects versus other subjects, or subjects versus witnesses and victims. So hold that evidence as long as possible. It's more productive, least likely to contaminate the subject, and increases your ability to spot or isolate deception at an average of about 68%. Thanks for joining us here on 101 Tips. Be sure to comment below. I appreciate some of the folks who keep putting a little bit of comment there, but add me some more comments. I want to hear what's going on and how the other tips have been helping you out and what you're looking for in the future. Please don't forget to add me on Facebook, LinkedIn, Twitter, Instagram, so we can be in contact with each other. I'll use those mediums to let you know when other classes are coming up. Be sure to visit our website, thelieguy.com, thelieguy.blog.com also. And let me know about how it's doing. Thanks again. Look forward to seeing you the next time for tip number 18.